Can I be honest with you? Sometimes I wish I could go back to bed and start the day again. Do you ever feel like that? You wake up and you look at your list of things to do, which seems to have gotten longer whilst you were asleep. You think about your family, your job, or your work at the local Salvation Army Corps or church, and before you even get out of bed, you feel like you're already behind. You feel like you're not a good enough parent or a good enough worker or even a good enough Christian. This feeling of not-enoughness can be like a heavy rucksack that we carry everywhere with us. We carry it to the office, we carry it when we meet our friends for coffee, we even carry it into our time with God. We think that we need to be better or faster or holier before He will genuinely love us or use us. It's a deep wound that many of us hide behind a fixed smile. But I have good news for all of us today. Jesus meets our not-enoughness with His wonderful abundance. He doesn't ask us to have it all together. In fact, He often does His best work when we feel most empty. In the Bible, Paul had a struggle that he couldn't get rid of. He called it a thorn. We don't know what it was, but we do know how it made him feel. He asked God to take it away 3 times, but Jesus gave him a quite different answer than he expected. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 19 says, "But he said to me, 'My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness.'" Let those words sink in for a moment. My grace is all you need. Grace is a simple word, but it's so full of hope. It means God gives us His love and His help, even though we haven't earned it. It means that we don't have to be perfect. When we're at our weakest, when we feel like we have nothing left to give, that's exactly where the power of Jesus shows up. This changes how we live our whole lives. When you're at school or college and you feel like you cannot keep up, His grace is there. When you're at home and the house is a mess and your patience is wearing very thin, His grace is there. When you're out in your neighborhood or at work and you feel like you have no wisdom for the task ahead, His grace is there. You are fully known by God. He sees the parts of you that you try to hide from others. He sees the mistakes and He sees the tired moments. And He loves you deeply, just as you are right now. You don't need to be more for Him to love you. You are already His dear child. So let's all try a simple step today. When that not enough feeling starts to rise up in our hearts, let's stop for a second. Take a deep breath. Say quietly to yourself, His grace is all I need. Say it when you're vacuuming the floor. Say it when you're sitting in a difficult meeting. Say it when you feel like you failed. Let those words remind you that Jesus has enough for both of you. You can rest in His love today. Join me again tomorrow for day 6 of this series, as we look again at living water, a spring that wells up within us.